Hey guys, welcome to another Marvel Champions gameplay video. I'm Earth Twister, and today I'm bringing you LEDT 2 Game 4. Now, this one is going really rough for me. I've had several practice games. I've won 2 of them, which went surprisingly well, and then I've lost multiple of them. And I think it may just be because I'm trying Peter Parker and aggression, and it's just not working out quite well for me. A lot of it just comes down to the luck of the draw and the luck of the hypnotic gaze that I get. Because there's certain ones that are really helpful and certain ones that just really aren't. And sometimes it comes down to the side schemes that I get too. So we're finishing setup here. Of course, we have set the Future of Despair side scheme aside. And then we're going to attach a random hypnotic gaze to our identity. So we'll look at that here in just a moment. I just shuffled the encounter deck there. Here's the player deck that we're going to shuffle. And hopefully we get a good shuffle on it. I have been making sure and double checking my decks from Marvel CDB, and I've been organizing them according to the way Marvel CDB does, so it could really mess us up if things don't go right. So far I've had some really good luck with the LEDT. I've had a lot of 10s, which is good. So we can take a loss if we really need to. I don't want to, but a loss is part of the game. You know, you don't always win every single game that you play. It's just the way it goes. All right, so I think this is going to be a pretty good shuffle for us. Let's put our deck right there. There's our identity. Ready and exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll re-roll 6. 1. Okay. Put these away. Then we'll go ahead and flip this up. This starts with 1 threat, and Enchantress has a toughness. And we are good to go. Her health is 16. And my health is 10. It's a pretty good health to have. All right. I think that's it. You know, this definitely made me wish that I had grabbed certain packs, like the newer ones that have the +3 hit points and +1 to your stat. It would be really helpful. All right, so we start with an energy, an uppercut, an enhanced spider sense, a spider tracer, a warrior skill, and death focus. Honestly, I think we're going to get rid of these 3. Maybe the uppercut too. I just don't think that's going to be helpful enough. And we'll draw the rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. That's great. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use my ability to generate a resource, and we'll put down Death Focus. Then energy, and oh man. Instead of using this to pay for Death Focus, what if we do this? Energy and my resource will pay for Helicarrier. Helicarrier will exhaust to pay for Web Shooter, which will come in with 3 counters. Then I'll go ahead and flip up. Web Shooter will exhaust and spend one of its counters to pay for Death Focus. And then I'll exhaust to remove the threat. And I'm going to discard Precision Strike and draw up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat will go up by 1. She's going to attack for 2 plus a boost. 2. I do not have a backflip, but we do get to draw a card into a swinging web kick. She's going to hit for 2, 3, and choose to either place a charm counter on the enchantment card in my player area or exhaust my identity. So we'll go ahead and put 2 here, 1 for her attack and 1 for this. And then I take 3 total damage. So I go from 10 down to 7. Now, one thing to note, though, is that, like, when I'm doing practice games, I'm not talking out loud like I am when I'm recording these videos. So I tend to think a little bit better when I talk out loud. So it could be that I perform better here because I'm actually thinking through everything. We get an encounter card, an enthralled lackey with quick strike, so he's going to deal a damage to me. And after he attacks me, he's going to place a charm counter in my play area. Okay. Well, that dude's there. I could end the fray and delete him and remove threat. And then focus on, let's see, 2, 3 for into the fray. Then I could do 1, 2 for Black Cat. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Strength and Helicarrier will into the fray. We'll deal 6 damage to the Enthralled Lackey. 3 go over, and that clears the threat from the scheme. Then Web Shooter will generate a resource. Webbed Up will be another resource to pay for Black Cat. Black Cat will come in and discard the top 2 cards of my deck. Both of them were energy resources, not mental, so I don't get to add them to my hand. She will then ping the Tough off of Enchantress. And not take a consequential, because she does not take consequential. Then I will hit Enchantress for 2, taking her down to 14. We'll ready and draw up to 5, 3, 4, 5. We do have both of our backflips in hand. Threat goes up by 1. Enchantress is going to attack for 2 plus a boost. I get to draw a card. We get Aunt May, which is great. And then she's going to hit for 2, 3, 4, 5. I will backflip. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent all of that damage. So I just backflipped. Our encounter card is Trickster Tango. She now has Stalwart. Comes in with 4 threat. All right, well, it kind of throws me aside of what I wanted to do. She attacked me, so I do get a counter there. See, Helicarrier and Web Shooter. That's 2, and I guess follow through. That'll be 3 for Professor X. He's going to come in. She's Stalwart, so he can't confuse. I don't have any X-Men to ready, and there's no minions to stun, so he doesn't get to do anything with his forced response. But he'll come in and thwart 3 off of Trickster Tango. He'll take a consequential. I'll thwart 1, defeating Trickster Tango. Then I hate doing this, but my swinging web kick will pay for Aunt May. So let's save my backflip for this next round. We'll ready, or I could have had Professor X defend. It doesn't matter, honestly. We'll draw up to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Nick Fury in hand. Threat will go up by 1. Enchantress will attack for 2 plus a boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is going to hit for 2, 3. I backflip. Prevent all of the damage. Our encounter card, Alluring Call. Attached to your identity. Of course, this flips into Trance of Envy. This is the ready one, which might actually be extremely helpful. Discard a card I control. I guess we'll discard Death Focus. Otherwise, discard the top 8 cards of your deck. Okay. We do get a Luring Call as our encounter card. So exhaust this card and place one charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Play a card from your hand, reducing its cost by 1. Okay. Professor X leaves play. One, two, three for Quinn Carrier. Then thwart 1, attack 1, ready, and then attack 2, flip down, exhaust Aunt May, heal for 4, go back up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, Nick Fury, draw 3 cards. Nick Fury, thwarts 2. Uppercut and chase them down, follow through. Ready. Drop to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Threat goes up by 1. Enchantress schemes for 2 plus 2 boost. She schemes for 6. That immediately pops Prime Real Estate, pushing us into Sovereign Secrets. If the Crown of Enchantress attachment is in place, stun each identity. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Crown of Enchantress and reveal it. All right. Okay. Attached to Enchantress. Now she has Stalwart. After she schemes, she's going to place a charm counter in my play area. So she's already schemed. This flips up. Comes in with 2 threat. Okay, and then our encounter card is an Enthralled Brute. I am enthralled, so he gets +3 hit, or she gets +3 hit points. It's just what I love. Although, I've got some cards to help deal with that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Alluring Call and Alter Ego to discard it. I will flip up. Nick Fury should have left play. I'm exhausting and taking 1 damage to discard the Crown of Enchantress. We'll do 1 damage to the Enthralled Brute. That puts her at 6 health. There's really not a reason to. 6. I do 7. And that removes 1 threat. Although I could just put... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We bring in Psylocke. She'll come in with 2 counters. But she's going to thwart 2, clearing the main. And she'll take a consequential. We'll give Enchantress her face down boost and ready. Two, 4 out of my way. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. 5 damage instead if that enemy has guard or patrol. Guard. So that goes up to 6. And then I will do 2, defeating the brute. Wheel ready. Drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat goes up by 1. She attacks for 2 plus 2 boost. I get to draw a card. I'll defend for 3. 2. Love Concoction 3. And place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. So this goes up by 2 because she places 1 when she attacks. So this comes in. And it's another ready for me. Theoretically. All right. Then we get an encounter card. I'm seduced. So I have to go down to alter ego to remove that. So we'll give her face down boost. And ready. So I can't attack, basically. So Psylocke will thwart 2, dropping this to 1. I'll thwart 1. Flip down to alter ego. Because I wasn't going to be able to attack. We'll use the power of aggression to pay for combat training. Quinn Carrier will be an energy, and chase them down will be our mental to get rid of seduced. And I'm going to exhaust love concoction just because I don't feel good about the whole thing there. She'll exhaust to deal a damage. And we'll discard Precision Strike. And ready. 3, 4, 5, 6. Threat goes up by 1. Enchantress schemes for 2 plus 2 boost. I get the Kiss of Temptation, and so she just gets schemes for 2, fortunately. Exhaust this card, and then draw a card and then discard her card. Okay, and then she's going to surge into Law of Attraction, which means we discard until we get an enthralled minion. Not enthralled. Not enthralled. Enthralled lackey with quick strike. I am an alter ego, so the quick strike does not happen. Okay. Actually, couldn't be any better than that. Aunt May will go ahead and heal me. Generate 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Mansion. We'll draw my final card. Oh, I don't know what that is. Then I will flip up. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to exhaust Kiss of Temptation to discard it. Then I'll flip up. Psylocke will remove the last threat here. And be defeated. Power of Aggression will pay for Relentless Assault. Deal 5 damage to the enthralled lackey. She takes 2. Then I'll thwart 1, dropping it to 2. Give her face down boost. Ready and thwart another one, dropping it down to 1. Black Cat will thwart 1 and take a consequential. We will Genius and Relentless Assault pay for Swinging Web Kick, taking her down to 0, which flips her. When revealed, put the set aside Future of Despair into play and add an additional 4 per player threat on it. So this comes in with 6 threat. And then she already has toughness. All right. That was my hand. Go ahead. And actually, she would have taken another one earlier, but it's fine. Because of the chase them to, or the follow through. All right. Ready and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll attack me for 2 plus a 2 boost. I'll draw a card. 2, 7. 7 damage, so I go down to 3. Then she gets, oh well, this would have gone up by 1. She gets to add another 1. And then our 2 encounter cards. The first one is Magical Restraints. So I get stunned and confused. Fan-frickin-tastic. And she gets to put this up to 4. And Whirlwind comes in with Quick Strike. So he'll hit me for 1. Kill Black Cat and take me down to 1 because there's 2 schemes in play. Okay. I hate this. All right. Well, first of all, I'll attack to clear my stunned. Give her face down boost. And ready. I'll hit Whirlwind for 3. Draw a card with Avengers Mansion. And then Strength and Quinn Carrier. I'll uppercut him. So I deal 5 damage. That will defeat Whirlwind. He goes to the victory display, and I get Whirlwind in play. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll web up Enchantress. She won't attack. He'll thwart 1 off of Future of Despair. We're ready. Dropped 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes up to 5. She'll attack for, or she won't attack because she was webbed up. When attached to enemy would attack, discard webbed up instead, then stun that enemy. She can't. Well, she can be. She's not. No, she is stalwart. She just can't. She also can't take damage. Okay. Then our encounter card is Spellbound. Okay. No minions. No minions in play. So this is where it gets really, really bad. Draw a card. Again, no minions in play. If I flip down, I kind of get screwed here. I have to defeat this scheme first. So he'll thwart one here, dropping it to 3. I'll exhaust to clear my confused. Give her a face down boost. Ready, thwart another to drop it to 2. Spider Tracer will pay for a web shooter. One, 2, 3 for Hone Technique. And I guess we hope we survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we do have a backflip here. Ready. Which is actually really good here. So threat goes up by 1 to 6. Enchantress attacks for 2 plus 3 boost cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we place an enchantment. So 7. I'll backflip it. Of course, I did get to draw a card. Prevent all the damage, but she does get to put another token here. And our encounter card, another Spellbound. I need minions, bro. We'll draw a card. The swinging web kick. All damage. There's no way to... We'll each thwart 1. That defeats Whirlwind. Give her face down boost. And ready, I'll thwart 1. Quinn Carrier and Helicarrier will pay for warrior skill. Discard those 3 and drop to 5. Ready. I hope for the best. Threat goes up by 1 to 8. I just lost. Because I couldn't get that threat down at all. There was no way I could do it. Dang. I did not realize how hard Enchantress could go. I mean, I did, because I had a few practice rounds, but I really didn't think it would be this bad. I did get her to stage 3. And maybe I flipped her too early. Maybe I should have waited until I had some better thwart management in hand. Let's see what my next... Let's see if she would have attacked. Would have drawn a card. It would have been Death Focus. She would have attacked for... I would have defended for 3. So either... So I take no damage, but she does get the counter, which pops the scheme. So that would have played it out. Our encounter card would have been Master Plan, which, unless I get a really good draw, yeah, it's follow through. There's no minions. I still can't do anything about the threat. So with that, that's game. It's my first loss for LEDT, but you know, we'll bring it back with Jubilee next week, hopefully, and we'll get another 10 then. But this was fun. Enchantress is always fun to play. There just happens to be like a certain amount of threat that you have to when you're dependent upon minions being in play, it just does not work well. Honestly, thinking about it, I probably really should have built another Justice deck for Spider-Man to be able to keep up with the threat. I guess I just thought that I was going to be able to chase her down enough with enough damage. And I had in previous run-throughs, I've been able to remove all the threat from Future Despair. And maybe that should have been my tactic, is just taking out Future of Despair and then hammered her rather than worrying about the spellbounds. Because I didn't even... I should have discarded a card I controlled, and I didn't do that. So honestly, I would have discarded Web Shooter. So just to be completely fair. But that is that. And that's just part of it. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay twisty.